Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance? Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
That's a bold
It's more than just a statement. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's...
You actually gonna listen to this nonsense?
Alright, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now.
Have you ever fired a minigun? Choose to be ferals like it.
Find any technical documents.
Coming in pretty good.
Hey, General.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes?
I suppose that's something worth building. Whatever it is.
Easy living,
Hey,
they say.
but you... Well, hey there, beautiful. That's all. No problem. Hey. Hmm?
intruder. Commencing device.
Dying time is here. Oh, that buster hurts. If I find you, you're gonna regret it. You know how to show a girl a good time.
I have a feeling we shouldn't be here. I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded. I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even...
No, but I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this... I wish Maxon had sent some, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of... Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world. I need to be the example.
If you really feel that way,
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life.
Sure.
I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess this. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be...
I can't tell if that's the human.
The fact that you're confused only strengthens. I'm ready to accept the consequences. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I...
Is there any way?
We both know that this is the... If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining every...
Sure.
I can't allow that to happen on my...
No.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to...
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. People like you and Halen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my...
What's our next move?
You need to continue your fight against the Institute. The only clear choice is for me to leave. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this... Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on.
Going up. Ground floor.
Got it.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not her fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's still alive because you're wrong.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold. Flesh is flesh. Machine is... By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that?
Right.
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the way. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of...
Dance wants to save mankind, not destroy it.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed? Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brother, and when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt,
Sure.
don't you understand? I thought I was...
Right.
From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should... I don't intend to my orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood.
Very well. I'm...
If I've earned any...
You value this machine's life that much. So, it appears we've... Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remain... Which leaves me with... Dance. As far as I'm concerned, you were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight. And your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone should you choose to ignore me. No, you'll be fired. Do we?
I do. Thank you for believing in me.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of her. I'm returning to the Pridwin Knight. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Hey,
It took a hell of a
Maybe
lot
we
of
should
guts
rest
to
here.
stand up to
The
Maxim
place
like
is
that.
built like a fortress.
so what are you gonna...
I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old... Besides, you're still gonna need my help. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Goodbye, Dan.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet,
If it looks dead, put... Reporting as ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Understood.
Good. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a... His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
Where did Dance keep his power armor?
I'm certain you can find it in Proctor Ingram's section of the ship. Wear it with pride. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and while the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a... Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
Stray radio signals keep pinging the array. Gonna try to filter it out.
Your promotion was well deserved, Paladin.
Randolph Safe House has got another pet drop for me.
So you and Glory got assigned the same op. Compartmentalization of intel does have its cost.
Bad news. They kicked me out of the Institute. I can't get back in.
God damn it. We knew the whole operation was a long shot. I'm sure you did your best. With no way to coordinate with Z-114, I'm afraid we've lost our only chance.
Is that it? There's no...
Not with the railroad. Without... To forcibly free the synths in the Institute, you need an army. There may be a way. Not with us, but with your Minutemen. If you continue rebuilding them, then with the data you got using Tom's holotape, maybe they can find a way back into the Institute. If...
Don't have the key.
The lengths to which I've gone to give you a new home, a new life, for us to be a family. But you have made your choice. From this point on, you are an enemy of the Institute. Should you cross us, we will kill you. Go now, and live whatever meaningless life you can.
you need, General?
Strong hope we find milk of
I've made my choice. The Institute is now our enemy.
I always knew that day was coming. The question now is, what are we gonna do about it?
What do you think we should do?
We'll have to hope there's something in that data you swiped that we can use to get at them. Make sure to give it to Sturgis so he can get started on it. In the meantime, we can focus on building up our strength while Sturgis is working his end. No half measures. This time, when we attack, we finish the job, once and for all. I've got something for you to do right now, actually. I've gotten word about a settlement that's being threatened by raiders. I'll mark it on your map. Go find out what they need. We could use more settlements supporting our cause.
If you work, you eat. It's simple as that.
I understand how you must be.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission... Now, before we launch our attack, they're a small but capable group that uses Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operation. If we strike them now...
Sure. Why is the railroad such a...
Even with their relatively... They've already proven to be worse still. If we intend to end the... Destroying the railroad, to that end...
Do they all have to...
Absolutely. It's the only effective way of ensuring that there are no... Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine. They use the robot for complex... If you could use this holotape to I'm certain we could put Pam's computer...
I'll try...
Good.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church. They'll provide demolition support. Ad Victoriam.
Hull plating integrity looks good. No need for adjustments.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram. Do you remember that holotape of Institute data I gave you? I really need it back.
I'd appreciate knowing why you want me to hand over highly sensitive data first.
I'd like to share the holotape with the Minutemen. I think they need it.
I'm not sure why you trust them with it, but it's up to you. After all, you're the one who got it. Here's the original. Already made myself a copy.
Most people are good at breaking things. I enjoy putting them back together.
Here's a holotape I happen to have. Full scan of the Institute network.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I... After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed.